So very interesting. I thought there was a church and there was what I thought was like a fisherman's wharf, and there were two girls here who I requested for taking a couple of my pictures, and I asked them, I said, where's the fisherman's wharf? And the first one said, never heard of it. And I said, are you from here? And they said yes. And the other girl said, actually, I'm from here, right, like in the vicinity, in the hood. And I said, and I think the first one said, what's a wharf? So I was trying to kind of explain what a wharf is. And then I pulled out the guide map and I said, she said, oh, you mean Fisherman's Bastion? And I said, oh yeah, my bad. Turns out this area, right? This area is called Fisherman's Bastion. I need to learn these words. Bastion. Who would have thought that? I just concluded, since it says fisherman, therefore it's a fisherman's wharf. That's all we hear, for all I've heard so far. So interesting enough, as far as a fisherman's bastion and wharf go. There's some kind of a column here with some gold spikes at the top. Pretty sure I'm not going to find out exactly what it is, but it looks good and should be snapped. Of course, if I was British, snapping would have a totally different meaning. That would mean we will take it with us, like snap it off. Lively area, in fact. I'm glad that there's a nice building at the back as well. A totally different angle from here. Wow, it looks good. That certainly looks good. It's a different angle altogether. As usual, splattered with let's scale it down. It's so funny. You look at this stuff, right? And people will say, oh wow, like how well carved it is. I still remember in Barcelona when we were looking at the 𝗙𝗵𝗂𝗶𝗰𝗴 building, like everyone was, oh wow, what intricate work. And it took them like a lot of time to build it. But it's such an unfortunate thing that if you've not seen, for example, temples of Bhilwara in Rajasthan, which they've carved out of hard marble. You know, nothing against what's been done here, or 𝗙𝗵𝗂𝗶𝗰𝗴 family in Barcelona. but they don't hold a candle to what temples in Rajasthan. I'm pretty sure the same story goes for like many other temples across India. I mean, temples in India were not just pure buildings. They were true temples. They were temples of learning and science, exploration, and that's why I think it was almost like that they were trying to prove science rather than merely building or constructing a building. That was not their deal. Their deal was far deeper, and that's why probably they did far more research. They had a scientific bent of mind. So I think that's why they are much more intense. If you ever get a chance, go and see those, and you'll be surprised at the intricacy and the workmanship that has gone into it. So, truly speaking, if you look at from that point of view, I swear these don't even hold a candle to. But again, it's not to disparage the fantastic work that's been done. You look at this roof, so colorful and stands out. And I guess the power of church shown in the goal up there, right? So nothing against anything, against any other building, but if you happen to see those temples, I guarantee you will lose your mind. I mean, they're so good. They are unbelievably well constructed, and if I'm not wrong, they are not too far from Mount Abu. That's what I remember. I might be off the mark here, but that's what I remember, that they were like very well made, very well constructed, close to surprisingly I find there are a lot more tourists here than I've seen in other places. So I'm guessing Budapest is at the top of the charts right now, and that's my guess. It's pretty intense. coffee. Of course, Starbucks. Can you believe that? Of all the things, unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, look at the realize it's difficult.
Toch dan uit de dingen niet wijsmaken wat het niet wist. Dan moet ook in elkaar gemeld worden. Gast.
Always. Excuse me.
¿Qué está pareciendo?
Sure.
Can I take a photo?
Sure.